Our Trout Mask replica, like somebody doing a rap song with a minor key in it. It's like, whoa, I'm too old. When I was in high school, every song was like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Says she's good to me, you know. He buy me diamond rings, you know. She says so. Like, no, I grew up, you know, I was listening to some stuff that was. No, I hated the top 40 when I was in high school too. I wasn't in 11th grade physics class being like, oh, dude, have you heard the new Gwen Stefani song? She spells bananas in it. I was out there, you know, basically just regurgitating Pitchfork Media's opinions. Have you guys heard The Life Pursuit by Belle and Sebastian? I would say it's just something we do. Both of them wasn't having it. Fast forward to this morning. I'm arriving home from my overnight shift, and as I'm walking in, I see the wife of this couple struggling outside to break the ice off the windshield wipers of the truck. Guess she was trying to take her kids to school, and both of the wipers was frozen solid on the car. She sees me and yells over, "Hey there, do you mind giving me a hand, please?" I look over to her and yell back, "No, sorry, thought I was never to touch your shit ever again, ma'am," and walked back inside. She yelled it back at me, "Wow, AH." Told my wife about this. She thinks I should have helped her because she's just trying to get her kids to school. I disagree, as I was just following what they told me. AITA. I believe that this story is real up until new neighbors moved into the subdivision. And I believe that the rest of this happened in this man's head when he was in the shower. He did not put the windshield wipers up on the new neighbor's truck because he imagined that they might say, "What the F are you doing?" And then imagined, pathetically, even after that, coming home from work. And of course, the young lady who yelled at him is now struggling with their frozen windshield wipers. And then you get a malicious compliance in there where you say, "I'm just doing what you told me." If she hadn't lied to my face about not inviting him. My father is humiliated that he did this. I am just numb. Okay, I mean, this is just... it's just sad. Really. Everybody sucks here. Not so much the child, except for maybe making up the post. This post. Am I the asshole for making our daughter clean our horse's stalls against her will? Is it you own a polo club? Does chores? Someone's gotta do it for the entire lifespan of the animal. 1 week is like it's a flap of a hummingbird's wings. It's gross. And she didn't buy the horses in the first place. This shit is one. How often do I clean up shit? Like literally every day. Sometimes more than once a day if I got to change my baby's diaper. She explicitly didn't want the horses. Don't insult your sister. I'm not saying there aren't better punishments. I'm just saying that this doesn't seem that bad. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Punishment is revoking privileges or taking away electronics, maybe even grounding/loss of allowance, not shoveling shit. Listen, I'm not a 17-year-old girl. I think if you gave me the choice between shoveling shit for 30 minutes a night for a week or taking my phone away, I would shovel the shit. For sure. Maybe that means that taking the phone away is a better punishment. But I feel like removing her ability to socialize with her peer group is like more damaging than, oh, that poop smells a little bad and I got to shovel it into a bucket or something like that. You might be, socially turning her into a pariah. She's going to have to catch... Dum, 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 dum. And maybe they were really into disco, for all I know. They aren't racist that I know of, or outwardly bigoted, but they are just very old-fashioned. My husband and I have 3 children. We go to visit all their grandparents since they live close. Here's the issue. They don't like the idea of women wearing pants. Me neither, brother. High five. I'm joking. My mother-in-law says it's showing off, and my father-in-law always says it isn't Christian. Now, I'm pretty feminine, so I don't mind throwing on a dress when we stop by it, but our daughters are not. They don't like visiting my husband's parents. which breaks my heart because we make them put on a dress before they go. They're both pretty tomboyish and they never wear any dresses. Parents need to accept things are different and you need to support your kids. Okay? Well, can't disagree. You're the asshole women wore pants 50 years ago, and why are the girls over at their place so much if your in-laws don't respect them? Anyway, just keep moving on. You are on the wrong side of history here. Okay, like, listen. I don't disagree, but I probably wouldn't have phrased it that way. My grandmother was born before 1900. Your grandmother was born before 1900? Your grandmother was born before 19... Okay, I don't know if you're familiar with the concept of variance, but like every person out there is a little different. There is a person for every single React court that has been like, this guy agrees with me on 100% of issues. And there's been a person on every React court that says, I literally disagreed with every single one of them. That's just what happens when you got a few thousand people watching, 8 50-50s here. You want a take, though? Here's a take for you. I think we should allow pets in grocery stores. I don't care. Do you care? Do you care that there's a dog in the grocery store? I guess I would be a little annoyed. I want to make sure like my shopping cart's not running over like a leash or something like that. But whenever I see like a dog tied up to a no parking sign outside of the grocery store, I'm always like, I feel bad for the dog. I feel bad for the owner. Also, it's Vancouver. OP's dog is a pet, not a service dog. A service dog isn't going to piss in an aisle, bark at a small child, try to bite other customers, or run loose throughout the store. But here's the thing. I think that don't punish the many dogs for the sins of a few. This is why I get annoyed that like every time I take the garbage down to the garbage compactor, there's like 1,000 signs. Don't leave your garbage on the floor. Don't poke a hole in your garbage bag and let the garbage juice drip everywhere. I'm like, I know. I'm a citizen. I'm trying to make sure that everybody's doing it. The sign is not going to stop the people who are the dogs, I guess, in this case, that are not going to abide by the rules of society to begin with. A lot of great dogs out there getting punished because like one dog might piss on the veggie straws or something like that. Is it just because I live in a city where some people might piss in the aisle in the grocery store? Is this why I have this take? It would be a pretty good day for me if I saw some animal shit in the grocery store. Instead of like a dehydrated turd the size of my forearm in the parking lot. Okay, small dogs can go into the grocery store, but big dogs can't go into the... Your dog has to be witnessed pissing or shitting before it goes into the grocery store. Is this a fair compromise? If your dog pisses or shits in the grocery store, the owner is banned for life. The store, okay, I'm starting to think that there's maybe good reasons that they don't allow dogs in the grocery store. I was going to say, how can you stop people from pissing in the grocery store? But like, if I'm being honest, it's kind of like, it's not a common problem. They can hold it. They can ask for the bathroom code. I'm not saying it never happens, but it's kind of hard to convince a dog to do that, I guess. You should just mind your own business. Me on the highway, roll down your window. Hey, I saw you driving 71 kilometers an hour. Did you know that statistically speaking, the most fuel efficient speed that you could possibly drive is actually around 63? I really care about the environment. Unlike some people, you could actually be saving milliliters of gasoline every single year, which I know it's not a lot, but it adds up. Okay, thank you. You're coming at you're blaming the wrong people for the right problems. Especially with gas prices these days. If you ever tried Costco poutine, you son of a bitch, I'm back. I have tried Costco poutine. It's very good. The end. Hang on, I'm trying to find a good one. Am I the asshole for telling my daughter I won't attend her wedding? Whoo. Am I the asshole for calling out my sister for not making her wedding accessibility friendly for family? Am I the asshole for hiding my pregnancy and showing up to my sister's baby shower? Am I the asshole for saying my sister doesn't have to dictate what I do in my own home after she insisted on setting the table for dinner? There we go. That's my tempo. Update, using a throwaway. I'm the eldest of 8 siblings. This concerns... Wait, hold on. Start, pump the brakes. 8 kids? That's TL household is I dish up the food, then my kids take it to their rooms to eat. We obviously... Really? Anybody... Listen, this is just not the way we do dinner in my house, so it seems weird to me to have your kids all eat a dinner separately in your own rooms. We all eat at the table together. The baby watches her iPad. Kate watches something on the iPad, and I look at my phone. It's family dinner. We have to spend some time together, okay? +2, +2. We don't have to wait. This is just more convenient for us as we don't have to spend time setting the table every day. I don't. If you could, all I'm trying to say is that if you get this, you could get it on combo plate at Panda Express. That doesn't necessarily. It wouldn't be what I would think of as a 3-course meal. Is it 3 separate foods served at separate times? Yes. Is it a traditional, like a amuse-bouche appetizer, a second, maybe a soup or a salad course, then an entree, maybe a dessert followed by a digestif? I don't think so, but sorry. I'm just trying to say it's orange chicken. Like when you go to McDonald's and you're in the drive-thru and they give you your drink first and then they give you your fries and then they're like the chicken will just be a second. That's not a 3. She's about as heated as the orange chicken was. Doesn't even make sense. Am I the asshole? Would I be the asshole for not inviting my poly friends' partners to the wedding? Marissa is in a poly relationship and she has 3 partners: Greg, Brandon, and Ace. How do you, I mean, I just never even thought about it. You know what? Maybe +1s are an antiquated concept. Maybe you got to have like a plus X. Now you still only get 1. But like when you lied and said I was acting completely shamelessly and disgracefully and I am not able to text her anymore, am I the asshole? Yeah. Probably bait again if I had to guess, but yeah, that's really bad. You should never send anyone an article. Even if you're friends with someone, never send me a link to an article. If you want to introduce something from an article, do not send me the link. Just write, hey, did you see relevant information? Even if it's made up, I'm never going to check the source. I'm not clicking on your link. I'm sorry. It's like asshole ping pong. It was the Wiggles. Bro, that's why you just have like half an edible before you go in. You think my ass could deal with a 42-minute long Wiggles concert without some kind of therapy? Beep, beep, chugga, chugga, big red car. We travel here and we travel far. First, cut up the banana. Then... Anyway, you get the idea. Am I the asshole for saying I don't want to die when a girl said she could spot me? Do a spotting someone's bench. Were you benching 315? I doubt it. Anyway, a bench spot. Yeah, okay. Listen, we all understand the kinematics at this point, I would say. Yes, well, I bench 570 pounds, and I think he's not the asshole. I think that he was right. And she was the asshole for even suggesting to spot him. Am I the asshole for telling my nephew the truth that nobody in the family likes him? This involves me, my sister Diana, and her son Darius, 10 male. I love Chibley's tweet, by the way, where there was the guy who got hacked and lost all his NFTs because he was trying to play Dookie Dash on his laptop. And then Chib just quote tweeted it and said, I don't know what you're talking about. Dookie Dash loads just fine for me. That's an incredible tweet. I didn't like it. I didn't want to get people in my mentions, but that's just the perfect reply. You're the asshole, a major asshole. Your wife is trying to look after 5 children. Yeah, okay, he's an asshole. He's the most insane man of all time. Your wife did something, impulsive take. I'm not even sure I believe in it yet, but let's figure it out on the fly. I think a high school diploma overqualifies you for most jobs. Now, that being said, I think being 18 when you graduate leaves you very underqualified for most jobs because you don't have much life experience. So I think it's cool that there's you can spend a little bit more time seasoning as your personality. But admittedly, this is based on my own experience. But I was definitely as qualified to be an ESL teacher after graduating from high school as I was graduating from university with a degree in biology. I couldn't do my job without college. Okay, well, in my personal opinion, you're probably in the minority. And that's actually a good sign for you. College is actually a huge detriment to my job. It's worked out for me, which is nice, but honestly, I feel like I'd be doing a lot better if I was a little stupider. Anytime I see an enormous streamer on this platform, they're usually doing or saying the dumbest shit of all time, and everybody in chat is like, facts! Facts! Here's 1,000 gifted subscriptions. That's so true. And I'm like, well, I don't agree with them, but also I haven't lived their life, so it's possible that if we had the same experiences and the same upbringing, I might not have my personal opinion. I might lean a little bit more towards their on the paper, not it would in your eyes, but I feel like this is a Chibley stream now. I'm like, what the hell am I gonna play? Give me a second. Let's go to Steam. Let's see what's popping off on Steam lately. Caroline's Fantasies. That looks good. Sort by, you know what? Take me to Steam 250. Maybe it's time for the Hogwarts Legacy 100% playthrough. Okay, top games this year. Sorry, this week. Octopath Traveler 2. I'm going to say, honestly, I just think it would give me motion sickness. I watched Chib play a little bit of it, and I was like, I think it would give me motion sickness. My wife just said, do it, puss. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get nauseous for the rest of the day just to play the Alt F4 demo. I'm not saying no to everything. I'm just waiting for the perfect thing to say yes to. What is Patch Quest? Very positive reviews. In a labyrinth surrounded by vicious monsters, explorers must rely on their lasso to survive. Capture in Australia. This was filmed in BC. This was filmed in Quebec. This was filmed in Georgia in the United States. And then they have like all the seals at the bottom. We should start a company that's like for equitable treatment of bald individuals. And we could give every media property, if they give us $5,000, we give them the bald seal of approval. Nobody on this movie shaved their head. They hired only organic balds. I'm not too worried about anything else. This is like pretty close. Confirm me. Skip intro off? That's okay. We'll leave that on for now. Casual mode off. Come on. Don't insult me. Ooh. Fly over the mud without getting sticky. Me when I put my Bloodstones on. Okay. Honestly, get smoked. Oh my gosh. This island is swarming with monsters. We can't mount them all at once. Is that a challenge? So I'm going to authorize your big guns, the Nutriblaster. This bad boy sprays soothing gloop all over monsters. Spray those monsters with gloop to take them down. Oh, baby. Enter the Gungeon and Adventureland. Wake up, honey. Enter the Gungeon and Adventureland. Had a baby with Pangea. That gloop is a juicy blend of agave nectar, cinnamon. Work error, not refreshing, will not refresh. Twitch is breaking. Do not hit the F5 button. Anybody that's still here, you're here because you were chosen by the Almighty not to lose the stream. Don't squander it, okay? It's not luck. Don't let anybody tell you it's luck or variance. You are the chosen ones. Hang on. Can I create a fruit smoothie? Maybe I should get one more fruit first. Then create a fruit smoothie. This is the only channel left in all the land? No? Flora sounds like a flower? What do you mean it sounds like a... It's I guess it kind of does sound like floral, doesn't it? Yeah, but fauna sounds like it could be like a kind of like a weed or something like that. You'd be like, hey, oh, you guys, don't buy arugula from the store. Just come on over. We got a bed of fauna growing in our garden right now. What is this bit? I don't know. I'm out of banter. It finally happened. My ass needs to go back to Costco, man. Never mind. Oh, no, I'm still going. I'm realizing your retirement stream is going to be psychotic. There won't be a retirement stream. I just won't come back one day. That's the damn truth. It's not in danger of happening like anytime soon. The S&P 500 is still in bear market territory. I don't know why I said it like I'm from Iowa. Bear market. Do you seek afflicting? Convert your lowest stat into afflicting? Case himself, okay? Well, now he does probably, but... Release clouds of poisonous fumes. You will be immune to damage. I'm crazy. Go back to the joke about pooping. So I was in the bathroom and I was like... And it was really stinky and brown. Hey, this gives me a chance to do my joke from earlier. Thought I would fart, but now I'm ashamed. I gave my pants a brown stain. Give me some better blasting. That seems good for me. 65 blasting, we take those. Four words. 1965. This is the sound of music. Okay, I'm back. 1965 kid/family movie. And it's The Sound of Music. 4 words. That one's a gimme. You know what? I'm feeling zooted off that. Take me to actoral. I see that the first movie they're in is 1988. The last movie they're in is 2022. No, actoral is so annoying. I looked at this and I said, it's like playing 25 Wheel of Fortune puzzles at exactly the same time. Like, it's so, maybe got a little lucky there. It's pretty good. Please try out Chrono Photo. Okay, but if they show me another photo of like a mass grave, I'm not going to be happy, okay? Okay. I mean, like, so the first photo I ever got shown in Chrono Photo was basically someone being shot in the head. This is the second photo I've ever been shown in the game, okay? This is not that bad necessarily, but it's almost like if you had these 2 data points, would you be confident? Oh, they tried to trick us. I was going to say this is from like 1920s. Then I saw, all you need to learn, you learn in kindergarten. Trump, did you go to kindergarten? Got him! I'm going to say that this was from 2017. Ooh, he's crazy. Dude, Chrono Photo is a lot of fun. One photo is going to ruin it, I'm sure. Okay, this reeks of it's mid-century United States of America. I'm going to say this is like maybe 1953. Prohibition? How do you know? The sign? Can I tell you something? I didn't think that this was 45 days before Prohibition. I thought this was like literally it's 45 days until January 1st. And then they would just reset the clock to be, there's only 365 drinking days left. I thought this was like November 15th, 1946. Next round, please. What the heck? To me, this is hard to tell. There's not a lot of context. 1812 is not a good performance. Run it back. This shit is 1941. 1942. Easiest pick of my life. These cars are definitely from like the turn of the century. I'm going to put me on a 1920 here. Ooh. This is Lego Star Wars on the Nintendo Wii, which came out in 2000. The Wii came out in 2006. I'm going to say this is from 2007. 2009, okay. People did not, I mean, maybe this is like an Amish community or something, but people did not dress like this, and the hats and stuff on all the men. Maybe it was different in like Arkansas back then. I'm going 19, slightly post Great Depression, the Roaring 30s. Hey! Oh, vindicated! Slightly vindicated. Photo was taken in 1940. It's relatively modern military garb. I gotta feel that this one is probably like the early 50s. Let me get like a 50. It's Swedish Pax?
Galador.
It's DreamHack. That's in Sweden. Who's the king? Well, this
How
is...
are we supposed to know? Look at the PC. Look at the monitor. It's not curved. They're playing
Counter-Strike. This is last year.
2016. 2014?
I'm gonna go 2014. I think that's a good guess. 2012.
Oh,
good.
Yo, I'm cracked.
She's a little cracked. She is a little cracked.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna have to say.
Who braids their hair?
I couldn't begin to hazard an answer.
Yeah, I agree.
Give me 70. 1989 is not the Vietnam War.
Well, something happened.
Oh my God! It's from the era where people were like,
Oh, it's New York. You know that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely you could just tell these people have never worked a day in their life. Let's say is this 1930 even, 1943. All right, maybe they've actually been through some stuff now that I think about it.
Have you tried the juice? I've been waiting for you to sip.
It's delicious,
Yeah?
tasty.
That's
Tomo,
cool.
careful. What the hell is this? Does anyone else, and this is maybe just what my brain is doing, please tell me what you see when you look at this, okay? Just tell me what your brain interprets this image as. Because what I see is like a gorilla in like a very, like, paint me like one of your French girls sort of pose. Like some might say a gorilla in a post-coital bliss or something. Is a dude in armor? All right, if you say, I mean, I believe you. Anyway, I'm kind of just stalling. This, my man's got no socks on in your own house. This is a crisp photo, man. He's got his little toesies up too. What's that? Rock Band drum set? Oh, it's the damn, it's another Star Wars Lego ship, man. I'm going to say this is 2020. Like, this seems like it could be from a New York Times article that's like how families are coping. And then they interviewed one dude who obviously makes $950,000 a year because his son has an entire room full of completed first-party Legos. So I'm going 2020 on this one. Yeah, okay. This is... that's just context. We got how many points? 4,546. I would take that. What a game. Dude, chrono photo, that's good. Anyway, I'll send you over to my wife's stream. Today's Thursday, right? Maybe, listen, I have no idea what we're going to play tomorrow, but it's possible maybe a good video game will come out this weekend. There's like 2 days. Oh, tomorrow's Jackbox. That's true. We are going to play Jackbox tomorrow. Anyway, see you then. Later.